Scorpio, welcome to your reading. Today, I felt a heavy energy from the 369 portal. We know that this combination of numbers is a highly powerful manifestation and just universal alignment, energetically speaking, in numerology. So I wanted to tap into the energies and inquire. Let's see what Spirit wants the Scorpio conscious collective to know. Remember that the messages in here may resonate with you if you've got Scorpio placements such as Sun, Moon, Venus, and or Rising. All right, without further ado, let's get started. Day has been flying by, you guys. How about you? I don't know. I feel like I woke up, it was like super early, and then I don't even know where time went. So let's see, there's definitely something in the air today happening. I would love to read in the comments what you've been experiencing today and see, aside from tapping into the collective conscious energy, it's always amazing to read your comments. I really, really appreciate you. And so let's get right into it. There's restless energy, Scorpio. How are you feeling? What's the 369 portal bringing into your life? Thank you. Okay. Alrighty. Well, we got at the bottom here, actually. Ooh, the moon. Okay. So subconscious patterns may be coming out to the surface right now. It's like you probably felt a heaviness around you throughout this day. Okay. Yeah, okay. So here with the Four of Swords in reverse, there's definitely a restless energy. You felt like you could not sleep well. It feels like as if it was like a full moon day. This overactive mind, you couldn't sleep well. You were probably waking up in the middle of the night or multiple times last night. Here also with the King of Cups, it's like you were just all up in your head. You were so all up in your head, and there was this like disconnection between your head and your heart. Maybe for some of you, let's get some clarifiers here. Okay. Conflict, as if you were locking your heart in a safe here. But let's see the whole picture. What is actually going on? Okay. Oh, nice. Okay, we've got the Star and the Eight of Wands. Yeah, okay. So time, guys, time is literally flying by. It's as if you probably couldn't take care of yourself, or you couldn't fulfill your either last night's nighttime routine or this morning's routine, like your self-care routine, okay? Because you feel like there's all these things you can do, and you've been probably just like rushing through the day, rushing through all your responsibilities. And it's like so probably last night you wrote a list or on your agenda, whatever that resonates for you, and you were like, okay, this is all I gotta do, this is this and this and that, and you had all this like pending things in your head that you wanted to check off your checklist, but it's like you couldn't. It's like you're just okay, well, here I don't know where you're at, and we'll obviously got all different timelines, the beauty of the internet, but it's like half through the day and you couldn't go through any of that. So here also with the Start in reverse, it's telling me that it's you hoped it's like your hopes or the ideals that you set yourself, and this is only relating to this day, but This could also mean that some dreams or some things, dreams more in the sense of wishes, okay? So dreams are like, oh, okay, you were being like probably too idealistic as to what you could achieve today, achieve this month, or even achieve this year. It's like we are almost halfway through June, and you're like, oh my God, where'd the time go? Where this is like half through the year, and I'm still, working through this, because although it seems like time is going by really fast, you find yourself still working through one of your goals. Let's say that you set, I don't know, a certain number of goals, or like a certain steps to reach those goals at the beginning of this year. And you were so tapped into this energy of movement. And it was a point where you were like doing, and things were gaining momentum. And it was just so great for you. But this, lately the energy has been a little bit, it's like moving fast, but it seems like we don't get much accomplished. I hope this is making sense, you guys. And it's like you feel, okay, so you look back into those wishes or into those goals that you set at the beginning of the year, and you're like, maybe I was being too idealistic, or maybe I was setting unrealistic goals or dreams for myself here with the Star in reverse. So this is telling us that maybe you could also be rushing into trying to fulfill, or into trying to just get those done, and to just get to the outcome, to get to achieve that happiness. Okay, so you thought that by achieving those goals, you were going to be happy, you were going to feel content, fulfilled, you were going to feel comfortable and just pretty much safe in your skin, and that your whole life was going to be resolved after you solved those goals. And it's like you were probably too idealistic. And now you're coming to the realization that yes, you are elevating, and yes, you are moving fast, but maybe just try to reflect. Okay, try to reflect and spend more time in acknowledging and remembering why it is that you set those goals for you since the very beginning, okay? Instead of focusing on the result or on the goal itself, focus more on what you are learning throughout the journey. This is what Spirit really, really wants you to know, and the reason why you could probably feel restless or uncertain at this time, because it is time for you to focus more on the internal aspect of those goals, or your motivations, okay? What motivated you to set those goals for yourself at the beginning? Instead of being idealistic, instead of thinking, and yes, always, obviously, dream big. Never be afraid to dream big, but also keep yourself grounded, okay? Keep yourself grounded in a sense, not to like be realistic, more on the negative side, but more into, okay, this is what I need to accomplish, but at the same time, I am enjoying where I'm at, and I am understanding. And by grounding ourselves, it's just as simple as affirming to ourselves that we are exactly where we need to be at the exact time, at the exact place, and that this moment is perfect to actually receive all the blessings that are already manifesting in our lives. So here, let's clarify further the Four of Swords and the King of Cups, please. Yeah, okay, so maybe it's here, yeah. There's this self-sabotaging energy that you're probably just trying to do many things at once. And it's like you're not taking care of your emotions, and you're probably not even, just rest, dude. Just like don't rush. Yeah, here, okay. So we've got the Ten of Cups upright, clarifying the Four of Swords in reversed and the King of Cups in reverse. And I'm like, you know, I'm trying to be coherent here. I'm telling you, don't rush, dude. And I'm like also trying to rush here. Maybe this is obviously also a message for myself, right? So here, okay, with the Ten of Cups, the Ace of Cups in reverse, and the Ten of Swords. So we've got two tens, could be resonating with the number 10 right now, or maybe even with the number 1. What this is telling me is that there's this self-sabotaging energy in which you are unable to access your feelings. Again, you are spending a lot of time in your head, probably planning, probably trying to plan for your next move, or trying to plan how to fix things or how to keep on moving forward, because you feel like if you don't keep on planning, or if you don't organize yourself, or spend more time in the logic aspect of yourself, in the more masculine aspect, again, not a gender specific message here, but just I want to remind you that we all have a masculine and a feminine side within us, which is what helps us accomplish things in life. Our masculine side, it helps us move, direct energy, action, and accomplish our goals. Just move through our life, okay, with this decisive energy. So here the Ace of Cups in reverse, and this is telling you that spending too much time in your head on planning, on trying to force things into alignment, trying to force things into place more of, because alignment and forcing things is kind of like opposite terms. But the only way, just realize that your happiness and all the things you are trying to manifest, all the things that you're trying to accomplish, all these goals, let's say you set for yourself 10 goals or 10 steps to reach your goals, okay? And what Spirit is telling you here is that you're not seeing the bigger picture. You see how this is like a rainbow, and these people are like, yay, you know, like, I just see them like, the way I see them is they're contemplating the entire landscape, and they're realizing that they're already complete, that this is just the ultimate completion, you know, this is the ultimate abundance and ultimate happiness. So what Spirit is really asking you is that instead of focusing on lack, on when you don't have, you see how this is like emptying your cup pretty much, and this is just mental, like really self-sabotaging, or just like, yeah, I'm defeated, I'm useless, I can't. Maybe you're not even talking to yourself like that. Hopefully not, you guys. I send you a big hug. But if you do find yourself maybe with a little bit of negative self-talk that could be coming out just from your subconscious mind, or you could just be doing this unconsciously, if you catch yourself and try to, that's also why it's important that we practice mindfulness on a daily basis, because by remaining mindful, and this card, the Ten of Cups, also reminds me about mindfulness, you know, they see that they are complete. They see this as the ultimate happiness, the ultimate wish fulfillment and bliss. And it doesn't matter what they don't have. You know, they're turning their back at those things that they don't have. They don't even see them, because what they see is enough for them. They see abundance. So if you start seeing abundance, and instead of focusing on what you don't have, instead of focusing on those people who left your life, instead of focusing on those goals that are that are still not being manifested in your life, what you're causing is this Ten of Swords energy, this self-sabotaging, self-stabbing in the back. And that is definitely not going to help you keep on manifesting. Sometimes when we are manifesting the life of our dreams, or whatever it is that we want to manifest physically into this physical reality, we go through different stages, and so we sometimes hold back or feel like we're not doing enough, or that we're doing everything wrong because we're not seeing the results. But the thing is that once you align with this energy that you already have everything you desire, you are already existing in this happy, blissful, abundant reality, then that's how you're going to see life. And it's just a matter of mindset and perspective, you guys. So pretty much, if you're feeling disappointed, or if you're feeling upset, restless, like you need to be doing more, like you need to be achieving more, like what you have is not enough, just pause for a moment here with the Seven of Swords and the Six of Cups. Is telling us that pause for a moment and reflect on what you do have, okay? Do some breath work to feel gratitude. Yeah, do just go out, you know, go for a walk. Simple things. Simplify your life. Come back to the simple things of life, and maybe start all over again, okay? Start all over again. Go out in your town. Be a tourist in your town. Do something you've never done before, and bring this sense of newness into your life. Maybe again, if you need to step outside of your routine, do something different. Do something that you've been wanting to do and you maybe have not been doing. And just, this is just one little thing you do, one day you spend differently. If you feel bored of your routine, it's going to bring inspiration and it's going to bring a sense of newness into your life. So trust that aspect of you. If your intuition is telling you that you need to do something different, you need to start something different, or just, yeah, do something different, is always going to bring a different result, okay? So also by looking at things, or yeah, just see how this person is also holding a flower here. It's like, embrace the little things in life, have fun, go out with your dog, go out for a walk, go on a trip, go on an adventure, and bring this sense of inspiration and newness into your life here. Okay, so can we please clarify here for the Seven of Swords and the Six of Cups? Okay, so yeah, move away from what has been keeping your heart stuck, from what has been keeping your heart in a safe. Maybe you feel like you're going to get hurt in a certain situation, and that's the reason why you're not being vulnerable, or why you're not exposing yourself or your heart to this energies. Yeah, okay, the World in reverse, the Page of Pentacles in reverse, and the Two of Swords. Here, let me just have a sip of coffee here. Yeah, okay. Just be patient. If you don't see the physical manifestations of your dreams yet, don't get disappointed. Don't hold back. Keep going. Keep doing what you're doing, because it is bringing results. Even if you're not seeing what you want to see, understand that sometimes it may be easier to work through changing our own perspective so we can see what we want to see, you know? It's like, and maybe I say it too easily, and it's obviously not an easy task to do, but it's all about reprogramming your mind, to see what you want to see life the way you want to see it, okay? If you're not seeing the completion, if you're not seeing everything just coming together the way you wanted it to, then try to take the bandage off from your expectations, from the way you see things. Okay, let me just gather my energy here, and because what I'm trying to say is that you're just not seeing. You see how this person is blindfolded, and they've got all the power. If they put their swords down, okay, they're also guarding their heart. You're guarding your heart, you're guarding yourself. Maybe you're not opening your heart to the universe, or maybe you're not opening your heart to all the ocean of possibilities that exist in your life. And also remember that by keeping ourselves attached to one certain outcome or one certain specific thing, sometimes, and a lot of times, things just don't turn out the way we want them to. And that is also causing us to not see the bigger picture, not see the abundance and the blessings that we do have. And that maybe if one thing did not turn out the way you wanted it to, it's for your best and highest good always. Just trust that, okay? Try to see the good in everything, and try to, if you try to turn around a uncomfortable or what could seem as a negative or a setback, negative situation, just turn it around, okay? Practice this act of turning your mindset around, turning your perspective around. maybe also, yeah, if you feel like held back by some childhood memories or old relationships, or if you're feeling nostalgic, think about that this is coming to the surface right now because you are releasing it. And it's important that you release it in order to start a new cycle and to step into a new cycle that is also going to bring more harmonious connections. You're going to be networking with the right people. And this is also encouraging and bringing positive influences into your life. So, by acknowledging the blessings in your life, you're also going to be radiating this aura of blessing, you know, of abundance, of joy, of contentment. This is going to attract positive people. This is going to attract, you know, just like, yeah, this abundant aura, abundant mindset in which you, like, people do you a favor and then you're able to return it. And there's this like loop, you know, of goodness and momentum that you're building right now in your connections. And just don't get disappointed if you don't see, if you can't grasp or can't see the bigger picture yet, because it is definitely out there waiting for you. Your blessings are waiting for you to recognize them as they're already manifested in your life, in your reality. So here, maybe if you feel like that you have not been using or putting certain skills or talents or even your determination power into work, if you're not tapping into this energy of yours, then it is time to tap into it and to just set the intention that you're going to use them for the right purposes. Okay. Consider that if you find yourself in prison, or if you find yourself just trapped in this old subconscious patterns, that maybe are coming out so you can release them, like we said before. Focus, and yeah, also maybe this is what's holding you back. Maybe this is also what's holding you back from seeing the abundance and the blessings around you. Just understand that you have the power to take the blindfold off, and that you also have the power to escape from this imprisonment situations if you decide to do so. Your intention is as powerful as any other tool, as anything else in this world. Trust that your intention can literally break walls, guys. Now, I just saw 2233, so that number could be resonating for you. And yeah, try not to manipulate the outcome. Try not to manipulate the current situation where you're in. This 369 portal is definitely bringing into your life a sense of surrender. It is time for you to surrender to the bigger picture, to what the universe is presenting right now for you, because know that this is for your highest elevation. A lot of us in the spiritual path chose this path, which is a hard one, I'm not gonna lie, and you're not gonna let me lie either, because you know you're a person who is committed to evolving, to the evolution of their souls. And I just saw 2323. And so by taking on this path, you took a lot of responsibility, and you also accepted to fast forward your soul's evolution. So that's why you're going through maybe major blockages, or maybe major mind blockage removal. I hope that makes sense. So know that any manipulation that you try to do into energy, into other people, or into your life, into the outcomes, manipulating the outcome, controlling what you want, it's always going to backfire, guys. So always keep that in mind. I know you don't do it with mean intentions or evil intentions. Obviously not, because like I said, you're a high conscious being, and all you want is to live the life of your dreams, to be happy. But always watch your back, and always keep yourself protected by not wishing any harm onto others. Again, I know you don't, but just keep an eye on those, because if you feel like maybe a lot of people are reacting negative to you, this could also be telling you that you are releasing maybe those negative that negative mindset that maybe there was still laying in your subconscious from the programming, from your childhood. You know, there's just many different aspects. So again, take this as it resonates. And it is always valid to have a change of heart if you decide to do so. But always remember, if you feel doubt, if you're in the middle of a path, if you're in the middle of achieving something for yourself, then always remember that, number one, it is valid to change your mind. It is valid to choose a different path, to fine tune and, you know, move from maybe the initial goal you set, because that's life, okay? But always remember that as long as you continue to have the intention to intentionally move and flow with the river of wisdom that is the universe, things are always going to be aligning for your highest and best purpose, and the universe is always going to guide you and direct you whatever it is that you need to do, as long as you also contribute with your intention and with the hard work that you've always been putting onto the manifestation of your ideal reality. Thank you so much, Scorpio, for being here. I hope you'll have a wonderful 369 portal day, and I hope this reading helped and resonated with you. Thank you for your likes and subscriptions, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.